Greetings everyone, welcome back. It's internationalvin.com helping you explore trade. Okay, so the October 2025 Licensed Customs Broker exam results are in, and it was quite brutal. The exam results were announced in November 15, and the official figures are a 12% passing rate, so quite brutal. And compared to other exam times of that usually average about 20 or 30% passing rate, so a 12% pass rate was quite difficult. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the exam if you don't know about it, and tell you where you can take it, how to be eligible, and what you can do with a licensed customs broker. All right, so the licensed customs broker exam is administered by Customs and Border Protection twice a year, once in April and once in October. And in order to sit for the exam, you have to meet a couple different requirements. One, you have to be a U.S. citizen, at least 18 years old to take the exam, 21 to be licensed if you pass, and you can't be a federal employee. So once all of those are checked off, you can go ahead and register at cbp.gov and then sit for the exam, which is administered nationally at the major U.S. ports and large cities. So we're talking about Minneapolis, Chicago, Port of Tampa, Miami, New York, New Jersey, Seattle, Los Angeles, etc. So you're gonna have to go to your nearest port or large city to sit for the exam. And the exam itself is quite challenging. It is made up of 80 questions, and it takes 4.5 hours, so a whole day sitting at an exam site, and you need a 75% or higher pass rate. So 80 questions. The questions are quite difficult, and they include HTS classification, valuation, entry, broker compliance, and free trade agreements and free trade zones, and as well as a practical exercise. So a plethora of global trade subjects, and you need to study about 4 to 6 months in advance and put in about 100 study hours to actually pass the exam. And most people don't pass on their first try. It takes maybe 2 or 3 tries because it's that difficult. And it's one of the most, if not the most difficult national exams, more difficult than the bar exam, which is become a lawyer, and as well as the certified public accountant exam. So those have a higher pass rate every year. So once you know you're eligible, you can register for the exam and then sit for the exam at your nearest port. So what is a licensed customs broker, and what does he or she do? So once you pass the exam, you must schedule an interview at your nearest port. So for me, since I live in Southwest Florida, the port of Tampa Bay or Miami, but Tampa Bay is the priority, is where I would schedule an interview with the port director. And that consists of a short 30-minute interview process, as well as getting your fingerprints. And then from there, your application is moved on to be reviewed by Customs and Border Protection in Washington, D.C., and they do a background check and all of that, and it takes about 6 to 12 months. And then once you have the green light, everything checks out, then you get your license in the mail. So that's kind of the whole process. And then once you become officially licensed, you can work for a customs brokerage, do the import-export paperwork. You can work for a freight forwarding company, a logistics company. So any of those big companies you can work for, or you can open your own brokerage and assist importers, companies, and individuals with their imports from abroad. So you're essentially helping companies and importers clear customs. So you're doing the paperwork, filling out the 7501, and you're doing the valuation, and doing the tariffs and the percentage. For example, if the individual or your client is importing from China or Vietnam, you have to know one, the product classification, and then the valuation of the goods, etc. So that's essentially kind of what you would be doing. So if you're interested in becoming a customs broker, I do have more information. You can check out www.customsbrokersecrets.com, where I have a book as well as a video course, and it can help you get and become a customs broker. It outlines and tells you what you need to do, how to study, etc., which customs broker third-party study program to get, etc. So it kind of lays out all that information. It's in one place, so you don't have to go search for it, and you can, once you go through the system, you should have and increase your chances of getting ready and passing the exam and becoming a customs broker. And then I also give you advice on companies and how to apply and to get your first job in the industry. All right, so please do check that out, and if you have further questions, let me know. And if you didn't pass or you're looking forward to the next round, it would be coming up in April 2026. All right, that's it for now, and congratulations to a couple people in my network that I know passed that let me know, Dr. Anna Quatara as well as David Helms. So congratulations to you two and everyone else. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you very much.